that Ali stood for that changed the world.
I was able to come to the understanding that it takes a stronger person to fall and get back up. And so, I felt that when you're not perfect, it show people that you do make mistakes, but you don't quit. And so, so something that Ali and I had in common, not quitting because things don't go your way.
He was such a significant figure in such a time of social change and turmoil, as well as being a brilliant athlete and great showman. He was a man of his times that made the times better for his being there.
We lost a legend, a hero, and a great man.
He is, without a question in my mind, the most transformative person of our time. I'm 84 years of age, so I've seen a lot of the world going back many years. And when we go back to the 60s, when I first met him, this country was very, very different from what it is now. I mean, black people were not being served in restaurants, hotels were segregated, but even more important, there was very little opportunity for African Americans. Great leaders like Martin Luther King were very instrumental, but I think Muhammad Ali had the most influence because he was this great sportsman, this great boxer. He had a way to connect with the people, the way he talked, and believe me, he was a talker. Said what was on his mind, he said what he thought was right.
For him to persevere, to have the intestinal fortitude to keep on moving forward, to keep on marching forward, to not relent, not fold, not wilt beneath the pressure, and then to come back and to win the heavyweight championship by beating George Foreman at the Rumble in the Jungle in Kinshasa, Zaire, and then ultimately go against Joe Frazier for a third time, the Thriller in Manila. You saw a man that exuded such a level of intestinal fortitude. He warranted what he had proclaimed in the ring when he knocked out Sonny Liston in the first round of their second fight, when he said, "I must be the greatest, I must be the greatest." We adapted to it because he personified everything that we associated with greatness, and he spoke not just about himself, but he spoke to a community that firmly believed in everything that he was saying.
He was the father of the modern athlete, the modern athlete who stood up, spoke out for issues beyond the athletic arena. He moved sports out of the arena of the Tar Department of Human Affairs. Greatest doesn't really capture him. It's not big enough. It doesn't do him justice.